How can partners access Microsoft funding?
It's a multi-part answer. Yet it's not just one thing, it's so many things. What I love about the report and the survey that we put together last year is that funding is, of course, always a huge question. Who has access to funding? How do they get access? What is a reliable way to continue to get funding? Fiscal year over fiscal year. If I could answer that question, I think I would be fully in retirement at this point. But it is a series of different activities that you're doing with Microsoft to show your commitment to partnership and therefore them show their commitment back to you. So things like being designated, being part of the Microsoft AI Cloud Partner Program, getting those designations and the workloads that you addressable market, having marketplace listings and getting those co-sell ready, even better yet, getting them transactable. All of those things can be funded. These are things that you could be using your co-op dollars for. You could be looking for other incentives to be able to using those funds for. But on top of funding like MDF and SPF funding and even ECIF training, those are things where partners have shown a dedicated and longer term sustained commitment to Microsoft. And then out of that, funding does come out. I will say with FY26 on the horizon, and maybe by the time some people see this, FY26 will be here. Paying attention to those funding changes early in the cycle of new funding is critical for planning what types of things will be funding for you as a partner, and also seeing what other funding is unlocked year to year, because there's always nuanced changes. Downloading that co-op guide and understanding how those funds can be used. Typically, that doesn't totally transform from year to year. We're talking about demand gen, we're talking about market development, anything that fits under those generally gets co-op, and how you build against that co-op, you can check in Partner Center.